DSS custody soon be shut down. UN sends shocking notice over delay of Nnamdi Kanus release. One Buhari. I greet everyone in the house. It's a pleasure reaching out to you this very morning. Yes, this is the Lord TV. We are bringing this very news to you as it just came into our studio this very morning. The DSS custody, which we all know soon be shutting down, and as it will be shutting down, those in prison will definitely be moved to another prison. This is reason being that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu, who has already pleaded not guilty of all count charges, is still left in detention for reason best known to Mr. President. Now, this very notice is coming as a notice. This information is coming as a notice, and also informing Mr. President that this may likely happen. And if it's happened, he should know that this is why it's happening. And I want to tell you that if this happens, I tell you that it's going to be very, very tough for this administration. Very, very tough. Because why? Because you know what it takes and what it will be taken to relocate all prisoners. The prison yards we have in Nigeria, we are saying that is no longer enough. So they are even looking for a way to grant amnesty to some, left alone saying shutting down one and relocating the prisoners to another. My people, you will not believe what has just been revealed in this very content. Let's check the content, my dear listeners. This is morning news. Information reaching us has revealed possibility of having DSS custody shut down. This has occurred due to the last appeal sought by the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu on the 28th of October. The appeal, which have the eyes of the whole world observing, has attracted the anger of the United Nations as notice has been sent to Aso Villa as regard that. This notice has stipulated fact to shut down DSS custody over delay of release of the IPOP leader. According to the UN secretary who reviewed this, she said that the President Muhammadu Buhari has been going against the system of the law. Nigeria is now like a country with a law but behaving like a country with no law. They said that Nigeria will be losing one of its very best if peradventure the DSS custody is closed up. According to the information, the UN have shown that Nigeria is even short of prisons. So, allowing the transfer of prisoners from DSS custody to another prison will cause a very huge disaster, of which may lead to escape of prisoners. The UN have said that it is very important that Mr. President concur and agree to the terms and condition of the of Nnamdi Kanu dialogue and accept his release as decided by the Court of Appeal. You see, Buhari have forgotten that we are no longer in the era of Nnamdi Kanu being accused or not accused. We have crossed that very era. You understand? It is now Nnamdi Kanu who is on top of the game. It is now Nnamdi Kanu who is now deciding. Look at this last appeal. Is it not Nnamdi Kanu that dragged him to court? Is it not? That is to let him know that now the world are taking note of everything that is happening, and the world is ready to defend Nnamdi Kanu. That very appeal stated that at the eyes of the whole world is on that very trial. So I am not surprised that this is actually coming out or happening now, because I know what is going to be the verdict of the court, as Mr. President is being invited for the hearing. Quite unfortunate. At the end of the day, Buhari still proved and showed who he really is to the public, and that which I believe they have attracted this decision from the United Nations. Okay, so my dear people, let it not sound like a shock to us. It has, I think, this notice has come before, and now it's repeating itself. You understand? It's repeating itself. All right, let's quickly hear you and let's know what you think and what's your own take and opinion on all that has just been reviewed. Maybe don't forget your comments. They are very, very, very important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.